Hi everybody, welcome back to Pilates. Today we're going to use some light weights. It's not completely essential to use weights, but they're there to add a little bit more resistance and strength work if you need it. And I will give you easier options when you need the easier options and harder options when you get the harder options. But just listen to your body, go with the flow, and make sure you get your breathing. Nice long deep breath into the nose, out through the mouth. That's important, that circulation breathing. It's very easy just to close your mouth and do pure nasal. So just very mindful of that. And we are going to start in child's pose. So get yourself into child's pose. So your knees are wide, your big toes are together. You sit your bottom back into your heels, get a nice kind of little wriggle feeling to it. And then you can either just lightly drop your elbows down, rest your head and chest to the floor. You can extend your arms and then extend your spine as you relax your head and chest down. You might just want to bring your arms down by your side. Or if you really don't like that because your knees and hips, just bring yourself onto your elbows. And then just go in and out of cat stretch by just lifting your eye gaze and your bottom lightly and then tucking under and curving through the spine there. Doing the same. And exhaling. One more time. Then if you're in child's pose, bring yourself up into your hands and knees. Bringing the knees underneath your hips, creating a nice flat spine. And I want you to just find a nice strong secure position through the core. Abs engaged, shoulders pulled back and away. You're going to take your left leg up behind and your right arm out in front, creating a straight line through the body. My palms facing down. This left arm is slightly soft in the elbow. Squeezing the butt to lengthen out, toe pointed. We're going to inhale, tap down to the floor. Exhale, lift. Then curl under, scooping the belly in, finding your balance, and then kicking the leg away. Tapping down, lifting up, curling under. Now, if you find you're losing your balance, you can tuck your toes under on that right foot, gives you a bit more of a secure position, and pushing away. Take it slow, tapping down, lifting up, curling under. And if at any point you feel this is really hard on the shoulder joints, it's not working out for you, finding the balance is too much, drop your hand and do the leg on its own. Tapping down, lifting up, curling under. Yeah, that's your alternative. 2 more of these. Really don't rush this. Take it slow, tap it, lift, curl it. Then swing the arm and leg away into straight line and let's pulse. Little squeezes through the butt. Wake up those shoulders. Squeeze the abs. Don't let your lower back dip. Pull in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Push the floor away. Release back to a neutral spine. Straight over to the other side. So your right leg, take it up and behind. So you don't want to let this hip collapse either. Just make sure nice and strong through the core. Raise your left arm, palm facing down. Reach and lengthen. We inhale, tap down. Exhale, lift, curl. Slowly releasing. Tap, lift, curl. Scoop the belly in. So again, you can tuck your toes under on that left foot if you feel you need that balance. And scoop that belly in. And reach away. Curl. Lovely. Keep it going. So again, if you're feeling off balance, just do the leg on its own. 1 more, everybody. Reach away. Tap down. Lift up. Scoop. Then lengthen and hold. Let's pulse. Squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it and curve that spine. Take a little wriggle side to side. Stretch through the rib cage, through the hips, lower back. And then bring yourself down onto your elbows. Okay, grab your light weight if you want to. Tuck it behind your knee. We're going to just stay elbows beneath shoulders, knees above the below the hips, sorry. Back flat. We squeeze that hamstring by putting the calf in towards the back of the thigh. We hover the knee, we lift up and down. And down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold your last one up and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it. Take a breath. Eye gaze slightly forward, back flat, abs on. Hover that same knee, lifting out, swing it down. So just doing a hip abduction, not a big move, just a little squeeze out. 5 in your right buttock, your back buttock should be feeling this. 7, 8, come on, rotate. 9, hold it up, let's go. 10, 9, 8, not very nice. 6, 5, 4, lift it. 2 and 1, release it. Take the weight out from under the leg, bring it forward, come up onto your hands. You're going to take that leg out to the side. So, first of all, find a stretch. I'm going to turn lengthways on my mat just so that you get an idea. So that leg slides away. This knee takes it wide, and you're going to sink your hips back and drop down to your elbows and take a quick stretch right on those inner thighs. So if you need to push back into your heels, do so. Get your back as flat as possible and your hips pressed away. Can be a nasty little stretch, this one. Then come back up onto your hands. Slide that foot in. Soften through the elbow. Now I'm going to take my hands for a little walk a bit further to the right of my right knee. Then I'm going to swing my weight there and push that leg straight away into dorsiflexion of the foot. I'm going to lift up. I'm going to tap the floor with my big toe. Exhale, inhale. Now, if you need to drop that elbow, do so. I will allow you to. Squeeze through the belly. 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold, and let's pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Come up onto your hands. Turn the toes away. Take a side stretch. Reach, reach, reach. And then slowly come back. Staying in this position, you're going to bring your right hand to the floor, hand on the hip. If you want more, grab your weight on that thigh. Lift that leg up. Okay, so I'm going to come up onto my fingertips and I'm going to swing that leg forward using my core. Pull the leg back and do a gentle squeeze through the buttocks. Take the leg slightly back. So my hips are still. I'm swinging the leg forward. I'm swinging the leg back. Coming forward and back. Nasty, nasty. And back. Now my right buttock that we're on the floor is starting to really feel this. Come on, let's go. We've got 4 more to do. 3 more. Come on, get that leg as far forward as possible. Keep it as high up as possible. Last one. Swing it back, lift it up and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up. Good. Take it for a little walk again. Drop down into your hands, drop down to your elbows, sink your hips back, and go to that second stretch. Go as far back as you can. Glue that foot to the floor. Try and equal your hips out both sides. So you might want to take your right knee a little bit wider, turn your foot out, and feel how much deeper that goes. And then bring your hands in. Slide your leg back in. So I'm going to go back into the same position as you. Hands and knees. Bring yourself gently down to the floor. So we're going to work the same leg still. Take your arms out in front of you. Pull your legs close together to make it a nice narrow position through the body. We're going to lift up the left leg, the right arm, the head and the chest. You're going to squeeze out to the side, 45 degree, back into the center and tap it down. So we lift, we squeeze out, we return to center, we drop. And down. Lift, out, center, and down. Keep it going. 2 more. One more. Now, when we come to the center, stay here. Lengthen out. Let's pulse. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. Take a breath. Bring your hands to the side of the head or interlace your fingers behind the back of the head. Your choice. Shoulders relax. We're going to lift your upper body up. Squeeze the shoulders. Bring that left leg up high. Release that down. Up. Squeeze. Back. Release. Up. Squeeze. Back. Release. Now, if you have some light weights, and you want to add them in, please feel free to do so. I'm going to leave mine out because they're a bit heavy. I don't have any lighter ones to hand, so I'm going to stick with my upper arm. 2 more of these. 1 more. Hold it, squeeze the shoulder blades, lift that leg, and then slowly release. Take a little wriggle. Hands slide to the sides of the shoulders. Transition yourself slowly back to child's pose. Take the knees wide again. Elbows resting on the ground. Head drops, chest drops, bottom drops into the heels. Take a little wriggle. Again, you might want to be in child's pose, in cat stretch, and just do that little extension and that flexion of the spine. So wherever you are, bring yourself up onto your hands and knees, hands underneath your shoulders. So we're going back to that first exercise where we tap down, we lift up, come out to a 45-degree angle. I'm going to give you the options to do with the weight if you want to work those shoulders a little bit more. So your choice. Yeah, this isn't a weights session necessarily, but it's really good just to boost strengthening and to add a little bit of intensity. So we're going to start with the right leg and the left arm. Yes, we are. Think about that then. Think about what we first did. Okay, so you're going to, starting with the right leg. Oh, confused. The left leg and the right arm. I'm thinking completely, ignore me. Okay, so we start on the floor with our arm extended. We're going to lift up. Now we tap down. We lift up, 45-degree angle, center and down. That is tough with this weight. So I can really feel my shoulder strength. I can do it with my palm facing down. I can do it with my palm facing in. And this time you can point your toe or you can flex your foot. Mine's just automatically flexing, so I'm going to stick with that. Woo. I'm using my control. Four more. Now that's starting to get really tough now on those shoulders. Whoop. Last two. Really challenges my balance as well because it's taking a little bit more weight forward. Last one. Abs on strong. And drop. Now lift up one more time. I'm losing the weight. Let's pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Belly's on. 4, 3, 2. And drop it down. Curve it up. Ooh, my shoulders felt that big time. Okay, straight to the other side. Set yourself up. Let's get the right leg and the right arm this time. So your right leg's going behind, back leg. Left arm comes forward. And we lift up. We tap down. We lift up. 45-degree center. Tap down. Lift up. 45-degree. Whoa. So we're missing out that curl under because we're doing what we did on the floor, which is a lift to the side, back to center, and down. And down. 4 more. Squeeze the tummy. Last 2. Come on, power it up. Last one. This is really heavy. And drop down. Now lift up one more time. And let's pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and drop it. Take the weight off the shoulders, curve the spine, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. That has worked up a sweat for me. If you use the weights, it should have worked up a sweat for you too. Good. So we're going to go from there and bring ourselves back down onto the floor, and then we're going to come onto our sides. So bring yourself to the floor. Bring your fingertips in front, legs in a straight line so everything's narrow through the body. Take a breath. Same leg, same arm. Right leg, left arm lifts up. Swings out to the side, back to center, tap that back down. I do not recommend a weight with this one. Yeah? And up. And good. Keep it going. 7. Glue your opposite leg into the ground. Keep both buttocks squeezed. Last 2. Last one. Then lift up one more time in the middle and pulse. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Now we're going to come back down onto our side. Bring yourself back up. Always take a curve of the spine after you've done a back extension, just to counter a stretch out through that back. Grab a weight. Optional again. Place the weight in your right leg and squeeze your calf towards the back of your hamstring to activate the hamstring. Hover the knee, soften through the elbows, drop down, and then lift the legs up and down for 1. For 2. 3. 4. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lift it up. Let's pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7. Squeeze. 5, 4. Keep pulling that calf in towards that hamstring and gently release down. Quick breath. Back flat, abs on. Come on, let's go now. Lift that knee out and down. So just abducting and rotating the hip. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep that knee hovered. 9. One more. And hold. Let's go. 10. Squeeze. 8. Squeeze your tummy muscles. 6, 5. Lift it. 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Free the leg. Come up onto your hands. I'm just going to turn and face you again. Take a breath. Swing that leg out to the side. So, take a little stretch. Take the knee wide, turn the foot out, slide that foot away and drop down to your elbows, push your hips back. So we're going to take it a little bit deeper on our next stretch. Just find the stretch and take a few breaths. Take nice long deep breaths in through the nose, long deep breaths out through the mouth. Really ground down through the outer edge and lengthen out as much as you can through this leg. And then bring yourself up into your hands. Bring that knee a little bit further in. And then walk your hands over slightly. So here, I just want a nice strong grip. Then push the foot away, hover the knee. So my foot lands in line with my hip. We exhale up. We drop back down. Option to drop to that elbow if you need to. Just don't put any pressure on the shoulders. Come on, lift it up. 6, 7. Keep the knee straight. 8. Toe tap the floor. 9. One more. Hold it up. Let's pulse. 10, 9, 8. Come on. Straighten. 6, 5, 4. Lift it. 2 and 1. Drop it down. Slide it away. Let's go deeper into the stretch. Take that knee wide. Drop down to your elbows. And push your hips back. Walking your elbows back and down. Lengthen out the spine and push your bottom down. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Bring yourself up into your hands. Bring that knee back under. Take that hand down. So I'm going to grab my weight again. Hand on the thigh. Push the chest forward. Be light on your fingers if you can. We lift that leg up. We swing it forward. We push it back. Little squeeze back behind. Coming forward, pushing back. So it's very hard to avoid some movement in the pelvis, okay? Because you're doing hip flexion, you're in a side position. So it's very hard to control. But try as best you can to feel your tummy muscles, avoiding any twisting or rotation. Come on, squeeze back. 2 more. Last one, come on. Then pause in the middle, lift up, let's pulse. 10, ouch, 9, ouch. 7, come on, 6, 5, tummy on. 3, 2, and 1, and drop the leg down, drop the weight, lift up, and just take a lovely side stretch. Put the toe away, slide down that leg. Just breathe as you reach. And then allow yourself to come around. Woo, good. Swing around onto your back. Good, take my weight. Good. So bring yourself to the floor. Take your arms wide. Take a long, deep breath. Slide those shoulder blades under. So I'm just going to use my arms just to open out through the chest. I'm going to lift my legs to tabletop. And just allow yourself to get comfortable through the spine, squeezing through the belly. we're going to extend the back leg up. So it slides, my left foot slides to the front of the shin. We're going to lower the legs down. We're going to lift the legs up and slide the knees back together. So the other one, you slide away, so the foot lands on the side of the shin. We drop the leg down, we pull the leg up, and we slide the leg back in. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Inhale. Down, up, and slide it in. So the reason why I want you to have your legs, your arms wide is because if they're down by your side, they're going to naturally push down into the ground to try and support. And I want you to really focus on your core. If you find it too much, take your legs higher, drop lower, lift up, and then pull your legs in. So you slide up to the sky, you drop halfway down, you pull back up, and you return. Yeah, that's your slightly easier option. So 2 more each side. One more each side. Last one. And then drop the feet to the floor. Take a breath. Bring those arms up above your shoulders, weights or no weights. When you're ready, lift those legs back up to tabletop. Okay, so we're going to kick the opposite arm and legs away like a dead bug, but we're going to do it angled. We're going to reach 45 degrees, pulling back in. 45 degrees, pulling back in. So my exhalation is as I lengthen out the arms. It's not right out to the side, it's just a little angle out to the corner of my mat. My arms are very slightly wider. Really press deep down into those abs. Keep that rib cage grounded. Work deep into those arm muscles. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs to the sky. Lift those weights up, or not the weights, entirely up to you, remember, and just pulse up. Reach. 3, 4, 5, 6. Straighten the legs. 8, 9, 10. Keep it going. 10. Breathe. 8, 7. Squeeze it. 5, 4, 3. Last 2 and 1. Drop the arms, open the palms, bend those knees, and drop it down. Enjoy that fabulous rotation. Reach that front shoulder to the floor. Just take another breath here. Raise the top leg, the bottom leg follows. Extend your legs up, bring your arms above, reach up into that crunch. Let's go again. 20 little pulses. Come on, reach it. 18, 17, 16. Really focus on pushing your knees as straight as possible, keeping your heels above your hip bones, and then lifting your shoulders up as high as you can. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Head down, arms wide, bend the knees, and drop them over to the left, to the other side, and then reach through that back arm. Last breath there. Raise the top leg. Raise the bottom leg. Squeeze the thighs together and pop the feet down to the floor. Good. Now release your weights. Bring your arms down by your side, or you can keep your arms wide if you wish. I'm going to take my arms down by my side. And I'm going to pin my feet down to the floor. So my feet, knees and hips run in one alignment. Put myself down. And I'm going to roll up into bridge. Nice strong bridge. Weight equal into both sides. We're going to pull the left knee in towards the chest. We're going to extend the leg to the sky. We're going to make little circles. 10 circles one way and 10 circles the other way. So they are small little circles. I'm using my toes like the tips of a pen and just making tiny little circles. I'm going to take it the other way. My right leg is strong and I'm going to push deep through that hip, stabilizing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put that ankle on that knee, open the knee, lift your hips up, press the hips up for 10. 9, big push through that right hip, right buttock fired up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll it out. Take a breath at the bottom and then pick that right thigh up and take a good buttock stretch into that left side. Head down, shoulders down, bottoms down. And then carefully release the leg. Pop that foot back down. Slide your arms out, reach those weights. Bring your weights back up above. Lift those legs to tabletop. So you can either repeat what we did earlier, dead bug at a 45-degree angle. You can do both arms and legs together, whether that's using weights or not. So if you're not going to do alternate, you're going to go for the 2 legs and 2 arms together. We kick the legs out and the arms out to a V. We pull back in for 1. So I'm not going too low. 2, I'm not dropping my arms further than my weights can take it, otherwise my shoulders are going to strain. 3, and that then kicks deep down into the center of my abs. 4, you can carry on just doing alternating arms and legs, that's fine. 5, 6, it's nice and strong, I can feel that working. 7, 8, keep it going. Last one, and 10. Bring those weights up, reach up to those toes, 20 pulses up. Come on, reach it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7. Go higher. 6, 5, 4, 3. Come on. 2 and 1. Head down, shoulders down, legs bent. Let's go again. Open. V. Pull in for 1. And 2. 3. 4. Let's get this wide. Come on. 5. We've got 5 more to do. 6. Push every part of your vertebrae down into the floor. Ribcage down into the floor. 8. Last 2. 9. Last 1. And 10. And extend up. Let's go. Reach. As high as you can go. Come on. Work those upper abs. 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9. Higher. 7. Legs straighter. 5, 4. Last 3. Give me 2 more. And 1. And bend those knees. Drop your arms out. Take the feet wide. Take a quick knee drop over to one side. So my left knee is just behind my right foot. Then inhale to center over to the other side. It's a nice stretch across my hip bones, down the front of the thigh. Then back to center, one more time to the other side. Then back to the middle, over to the other side. And then bring your knees back into the center. Again, align them up, feet, knees, and hips beautifully straight. And we're going to work on that bridge again. So working the other side. Arms down or arms wide if you want a little bit more of a challenge. We roll the hips up into a bridge. Nice and high. Okay, take the weight into this left side. Pull the right knee in. Extend the right leg up. Push the hips up. Let's make those little circles. Just drawing little tiny circles. One over the other one, over the other one, over the other one. Doing 10 in one direction. 8, 9, and changing direction. Lift those hips up. Now squeeze deep into that left buttock. Feel strong. Don't let the knee protrude outwards. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm going to pop that ankle on top of the knee. Lifting the hips up, open that knee. Dropping down, lifting up for 10. 9. So really push in. Allow that weight of the right leg to sink into this left buttock. 5, 4, squeeze it. 3, 2 more. 1 more. And roll it out. Take a breath, lift that left leg up, grab the leg, sink back, head and shoulders to the ground. Weight a little bit more into that left hip, open that right knee and find your stretch. So try and push your bottom down, a little bit more weight into the left leg and open that right knee. I'm using a bit of my elbow strength to push it open, driving the left thigh in without lifting my bottom. 2 more breaths. And then carefully just release that leg. And then take that right leg up to the sky. Catch it around the back of the calf, hamstring, or slide it just above the knee. Slide the left leg away and straighten out through that right leg. Feel free to use a band if you've got a band to hand. Pull the shoulders back and down and just push that leg as much as you can into extension, toes down, heels pushed away. A couple of breaths here. And then bend the knee, slide your hands around the front of the shin. Take your left hand to the bottom of the ankle, right hand here, and just slide that thigh in towards your armpit. And as you do so, lengthen the left leg away, and we're stretching out the hip flexor. Find your breath. And then just release that leg back down to the floor. And then take your left knee in, right leg down, right hand on the ankle. This hand is pulling the knee towards your left armpit and stretch the hip flexor and slide that right leg down as you do so. Really breathe, enjoy it. It's a fabulous release. And then lengthen out that leg to the sky. Slide your hands behind the back of the thigh. Push the leg as straight as you can, bending the elbows, driving the leg in towards you. You might want to slide your hands a little bit higher, go deeper, push that leg straight. Don't let the hip lift off the ground. That's part of the whole process of keeping that focus on keeping the hips neutral and then working on the hamstring stretch from there. So don't lift the hip up. Hard to do. One last breath. And then just slide your hands down the thigh, bend the knees. Just use that leg to roll yourselves up. Swing yourselves around and come sit into a comfortable cross-legged position. Sit tall, hands on the knees. Just feel you've got nice comfortable grounding. Open your arms. And then inhale, raise your arms up slowly. Up to the sky, bring your hands together, bowing down. Thank you all for tuning in. Give yourselves a little clap. Have a fabulous week or weekend. Take care.